it's Dr. Niv. Welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to be here today. I am so excited to share a gift with you today, a gift that changed my life. So stay tuned and I'm going to get to that towards the end of this video. If I gave you a chance to be a surgeon for the day, some people would think that's pretty cool. Some people would love the chance of it and they'll think it's awesome. So they'd put on their scrubs, they'll take their selfies, they'll walk around with their stethoscopes, and then reality kicks in. That bleep goes off and you get called down to the emergency department and you actually have to save a life or save a limb. You might actually very quickly hand that stuff right back to me and run straight out of the hospital. The reason for that is you probably don't have the skills to deal with the task at hand. That's all. Well, you see, success is like that. People love the idea of it. It sounds great. You like seeing other people being successful. You want to feel successful too. But that's probably the reason why so many people don't fulfill their dreams. They just don't invest the right knowledge, time, and obtain the right skills and tools to do the job. I made the steps to my own success. I became a surgeon, and that was my idea of being successful. There were many challenges along the way. It was a very difficult journey. There were many ups and downs, difficult times. But I carried on going and I drove through it. I suppose the question I have to ask myself is, what kept me going? This video will give you that insight into what drives me and what drives you and what keeps people going. So why do you do what you do? Why are you here on YouTube right now? Why are you watching this video? Why are you in the job you're in? Why are you in the relationship you're in? Why do you eat the food you eat? Why haven't you manifested your dreams yet? I asked myself those exact same questions and I gave myself some really convincing psychological conditioning answers. And I kind of knew I was just kidding myself, but I also knew I needed to find out the answer. From my previous videos, you might remember that the key to success is knowing where you are right now. So figuring out what drives you will make you understand where you are right now. The problem is, as modern day people, we have very busy lives and we're addicted to finding answers really quickly. We just go into Google, we type a question, we get the answer. But success isn't going to come to you that way. And your primitive mind is geared towards keeping you lazy, comfortable, and safe. It wants to find the easiest way for you to have self-gratification. It doesn't like you feeling too stressed. And so it will always find you the easy option. The reason why there's such a big boom of influencers today is people have realized that they can hijack and monopolize your primitive lazy mind. See, John Law summed it up really beautifully when he said, society drives people crazy with lust and calls it advertising. So I don't think all the influencers are taking advantage of you. I mean, I'm here with you right now trying to influence you in my own way. You may call me a hypocrite. The difference is, I don't want to influence you. I want you to understand who you are and choose me or choose another mentor or somebody to influence you. I want influencing to be an active process where you are choosing influences to better your life for you. I don't want other people dictating to you. I don't want other people setting the standard for you. I want you to live life by your goals, your dreams, and your standards. So other than the primitive mind, there is a similarity that runs through the thread of the whole of humanity. Whether that's me, whether that's you, whether that's your worst enemy. And the basic premise is that we all have needs. Do you know, I laugh when I see the dating profiles or when couples talk about one another being needy. It's quite comical because the bottom line is we all have need. We all have something we need to make us feel good or need to feel like we're important. And so those needs could be power, it could be wealth, it could be success, it could be love, shelter, companionship. What is it that you need? So I think now is a really good time to share that gift I promised you. See, this gift unlocked my potential and helped me create a better life for myself in many ways. I received this gift from my mentor, Tony Robbins. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, where have you been for the last 30 years? I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to find out more. This gift was understanding that fundamentally all our needs boil down to 6 large needs. And those 6 large needs are the need for certainty, the need for uncertainty, the need for love, the need for significance, the need for growth, and the need for contribution. Once you start looking at yourself with these needs in mind, it'll open up a whole new perspective to you. And then once you've mastered that, it will open up a whole new perspective to how you see others. See, none of these needs are better or worse than the other. They are simply the elements of the driving force within us. The importance, the order, the magnitude, it changes with your own personal development. But it's fair to say, your top 2 needs probably dictate your decision-making processes and habits that you've got right now. So let me give you an example. Let's talk about me. I went from an area of needing certainty and growth. As a youngster, I had a vision and a dream that I wanted to be a doctor, then I wanted to be a surgeon. So I had to get into the best school possible. I had to get into the medical school I wanted to. I had to get top grades. I had to be certain of getting to these checkpoints. So I studied and I took interest in all of those things that was going to help me achieve my target. In that process, I was growing as an individual and I was growing towards my own success and my own destination. It made me very task focused. It made me want to strive for some level of perfection. And there is nothing wrong with that. It got me to where I needed to be. But I now feel like my needs have changed. I'm more driven by uncertainty and contribution. You see, uncertainty for me is life throwing me curveballs and giving me new opportunities I never thought would happen. That variation in life is making life more exciting for me. It's taught me the beauty of letting go and the beauty of perfection not being required. This ties in so well with my need for contribution because the only way I can contribute is by opening new pathways in my life. You see, if I want to give my time, I want to give money, or I want to give education, I have to explore new routes. And that's the journey I'm taking at the moment. In fact, this channel was bought out of my love for contribution. I really want to give back to you. So, talking of contribution, while we're here, I'd really like you to help to grow this channel. If you feel that you've benefited in any way, please like, subscribe, and share with others. So this gift isn't just about exploring you, it's also about exploring those social interactions. So let's give you an example. Let's think about a relative who's super controlling or just really wants things done a certain way. Well, instead of finding it really difficult to be around that person or labeling that person, why don't you label their need? That is my uncle who has a need for certainty. It sort of makes you look at things in a different way and it changes your interaction with others a lot. The best example I can give, because we all have somebody like this, is that person who goes out to dinner with the group or on a night out who has to be the center of attention. If the spotlight's not on them, they aren't happy. And that isn't them in some ways, that's their need for significance. This gift of understanding human needs changes your perspective on life for everything. Please try it. I recommend everybody explores their human needs at some point in their life. But for now, if you want to try this at home, to try and open that avenue of exploring, I'd like you to try this. On a day where you're well rested, on a day where you feel the urge to explore yourself, I'd like you to find a quiet spot in your house or in nature. I'd like you to get into that moment with some good music, your choice. Any music that you find that's uplifting or any music that you find that makes you feel inward, use it. And then I want you to increase your spirit level. I want you to understand that there is good things about your life. There's a whole heap of gratitude. And even if you don't believe in gratitude, I'd like you to do it because it is powerful at bringing your energy levels up. Just be grateful for the fact that you are sitting there and trying this experience. So what I want you to start doing is thinking back to your childhood and when you feel ready. And then there'll be that one moment, one childhood event that just sticks in your mind or it feels significant. I want you to stick with it, run with it. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you speaking to? How are you speaking? How are you feeling at that time? I want you to keep asking yourself those questions again and again, revisit and re-explore, and then start to think about what those feelings really mean. Had you already developed a need very early on in your life? Is that need still with you today and dictating you? Here are some thoughts. Maybe you spent quite a lot of your youth trying to please or get recognition from a busy parent who was never there all the time for you, and you really felt it. Has that really driven your need for significance right now? Maybe you moved from home to home, and that's left you feeling like you need a deep need for certainty. Maybe you grew up in a place where you witnessed a heap of injustice, and now all you want to do is spend your life contributing. By no means are you going to master these observations overnight, but what you are going to do is unlock a whole new potential of looking at yourself in a different manner. And honestly, that is one of the biggest steps that you could do in unleashing your full potential. If you need more insight into yourself, stay tuned to this channel because I am dedicated to helping you. You should also consider exploring a life coach or a therapist to try and help you unravel this. It's a beautiful experience and it's going to benefit you a lot. If you do it, remember you're going to be in the top 1% of people. When is the last time you've ever had a conversation with somebody or seen somebody say, I'm going to go find somebody to explore my human needs? You don't. But talk to the successful people. Talk to the people that you want to be like. They all do it. I really hope my gift to you on this channel has opened up a whole new potential of life for you. I really hope we start driving you towards your success and you live a life on your terms. If you feel you benefited from the video, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's grow this channel together. Stay driven, my friends. Till the next time, this is your doctor, Dr. Niv, and I'm signing out.